Hey, Shalom, Akyam. First off, I want to say Tawada, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, for giving me the spirit to do this video. And Shalom to you brothers out there that's doing this truth and sincerity. As you see in the video, these precious stones, these different minerals, all these things are going to be ours in abundance. Everything you see is going to be ours in abundance, and everything you don't see. Because around the world, you have these different miners that find these different minerals and gemstones all across the world, man. All kinds of stones, man. And they really haven't even touched the surface because they have no clue what's really in the earth, man. They're just digging and finding things, but they don't know overall what's all in the earth. But when the kingdom is established, we, the Israelites, you 12 tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you will know what's all in the earth, man. And there's going to be different stones, different minerals, different things that pop up that the world has never seen before that we're going to have on top of what you're looking at right now. So that's beautiful, man. That right there alone is motivation enough to do right to get to the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's precious as it looks, okay? Now, my first scripture I'm going to go to is Isaiah chapter 60, starting at 15 through 17. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, the other nations, Esau, the so-called white race, okay, the so-called Chinese, so-called Africans, all the nations around the world. We're going to suck the milk out of all of them. And what is that milk? Riches. A lot of riches and abundance. And shall suck the breasts of kings, and thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior, thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For brass I will bring gold, for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thy exactors righteousness. Talking about our taskmasters, because we're going to have taskmasters hired under us, okay, making sure the other slaves are on their job working, building up our infrastructure, okay, like we want it. I mean, think about it, man. We're going to have everything in abundance, man, which I'm finna read in a minute. If you want pillars of pure gold, if you want a house of pure gold, you're going to be able to do that, man. Pure gold with precious stones set in it. All right? You walk in your house and the whole floor is just amethyst. You know, you walk to the door is sapphire mixed with all kinds of other things, man. It's going to be ridiculous, man. It's going to be ridiculous. That's why it says, for brass I will bring gold. For iron I will bring silver. So we're going to have so much in abundance that we're going to be able to use it in a large, large way, man. That these other nations are going to be in awe looking at us, man. Looking at our kingdom. Okay? They're going to be in awe, man. It's going to be that much. Okay? Plates of gold. Dinner plates. Like Solomon had gold, precious stones. We're going to be wearing precious stones. Crowns of precious stones. Okay? Garments, etc., man. Everything is going to be off the chain. All right? So let's go from there. Isaiah chapter 60, starting at verse 1 through 5. Arise, shine, for thy light is come. Who is that light? Yahushai, who the world calls Jesus Christ. But his real name is Yahushai. And the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Who is the thee? The 12 tribes of Israel, because only the 12 tribes of Israel can be saved. All right? Verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. What darkness? Great tribulation. The earth going back and forth like a drunk man, as it says in Isaiah 26 chapter. Going back and forth like a drunk man. The sea removing out of its place. Okay? Pestilence. Nothing but tribulation on the earth. It's going to be a dark time for the world. And you can connect that to Amos chapter 5 verse 18 on down. But through that dark time, the elect of the nation of Israel are going to make it out of that, man. And it says, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, the other nations, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thy eyes around about and see, all they gather themselves together. They come to thee, thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. Verse 5, then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart, thy mind, shall fear. That fear is talking about being in awe, not a scary fear like something bad's gonna happen, because we're gonna already be changed, immortal, perfect. So that fear is basically talking about in awe and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea, of the people, the sea represents the people on the earth, kings, other kingdoms, nations, shall be converted unto thee. So the abundance, their riches, are going to be converted unto us. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. The riches, their strength, their glory is going to come unto us. So we're going to have everything in abundance. So we're going to be able to, what you would say, show out, man. You know, whole house just gold, silver, sapphire, amethyst. We're going to be able to do that with ease, man. You're going to have multiple houses look different with different stones and gold like you want it. Huge, gigantic houses, man. Like you want it, man. It's going to be unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Now, from there, I'm going to go to 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, starting at verse 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness come, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Right, we're going to have abundance, man. So don't be weary now, man. Just do what you got to do. Those who are serious about this truth, man, that's serving the Lord, keep doing the good works. That's how you're going to survive, your faith and by your good works. Okay? The others are going to be weary when the time comes. They're going to weep and be sorrowful. But the ones who endure to the end, the ones who are just in their life, are going to get that abundance. It says, but thou shalt be merry, be happy, and have abundance. So like I said, that fear, so that abundance that I read in Isaiah chapter 60, verse 5, I'm going to read that again. Isaiah 60, verse 5. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thy heart shall fear, thy mind shall be in awe and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee, the riches. So let's go back to 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, verse 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness come, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Happy, okay? And we're going to be amazed, man. The Lord going to have us in amazement, man. Even in our immortal state, we're just going to be in amazement. Because everything is going to be to us, man. Everything is going to be converted unto us. You got to think about the number of the people on the earth, the resources that are actually on the earth. All that's going to be ours, okay? Verse 28. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, says the Lord. So these other nations, they're going to be jealous, man. They're going to be envious. You got to think about it. They're used to looking at us in a lower state. They're used to looking at the so-called Negro, so-called Latino, Native American Indian, being oppressed, all right, being lowly, all right, being disrespected, being spit on by them. Starting with the so-called white race, Esau, Edom of the Bible, okay? The so-called Arabs, all of them, man. They look down on us. So, yes, they're going to envy, because they're going to have to adjust their mind in a split second, suddenly, that we are above them, and they ought to bow down. And they're low, okay? And they're going to serve us. Point blank, period. But they're going to do it, but in their mind, they're going to be envious in their heart, in their mind, while they're doing it, all right? From there, I'm going to go to Isaiah 60, verse 10 through 12. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls. Right, all these other nations shall build up our kingdom, build up our infrastructure. And while they're building it, they're going to be envious in their heart. Because the abundance, everything, man. They're going to be building it with all those precious stones, gold, everything on a high, high level. And they're going to be sick to their stomach, man, knowing that it's ours and it ain't theirs. Knowing that we are the immortals and they are not. Okay? Knowing that the Lord chose us and didn't choose them. It's going to be a lot of emotions come to their head, man. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister to thee, serve us. So all these Putin, all these different kings of these nations, man, that think they so high, guess what? They're going to come down low in a split second, man. Low. And they're going to serve us. Okay? For in my wrath I smote thee, right? The Lord put us in slavery. He set this whole thing up for punishment for the nation of Israel for going against his law and not listening and being rebellious people like you people are today. Speaking about our people, man, the ones who talking against his word, man, and really want to stay here. But in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that man may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, the riches of the Gentiles, these other nations, and that their kings may be brought. Right. So it ain't gonna be shut day nor night. Ain't gonna be no closing, man. Give it up. Bring it all to us. Bring us your gold. Bring us your silver. Bring us all the precious stones. Bring us everything, because it's ours, man. It's ours. You better give it up. Okay? If they don't give it up, let's read verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. If you don't want to do that, if you don't want to serve us, you're going to die. These other nations are going to die, man. Utterly, meaning horrible deaths. Because we ain't going to play no games, man. See, the other nations' opinions ain't going to matter. Their opinions ain't going to matter in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, because at that moment, they're talking to kings. They're talking to royalty. Okay? They're talking to the ancients. So they better not say anything off of serving us. And if they do, they're going to be utterly wasted, man. So this is why they're going to be envious, man. Because they're going to be totally in a box where they can't get out of, man. Serve us or die. Point blank, period, man. It's going to be a beautiful time. Now let's go to Revelations chapter 21, starting at verse 18 through 20. And when you read before verse 18, it's talking about the New Jerusalem. John saw New Jerusalem come down from the Most High, ascending down in their new bodies. Okay? And now he's looking at their city, their physical city. Okay? Verse 18. And the building of the wall of it was jasper, and the city was pure gold like unto clear glass. The city was pure gold like unto clear glass, man. This is the physical city. Okay, we know Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. But when those people got into their place, got into their homeland, and it was built up through slaves, through the other nations, the city was like unto clear glass. Verse 19, and the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. All those precious stones, man. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third a chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, the 10th a chrysoprasus, the 11th a jacinth, the 12th an amethyst. All kinds of stones, man. Okay, our infrastructures, our foundations of our kingdom was built up with all these different stones from the earth, man. Okay, all these different stones, man. That's why they're gonna be jealous, because these heathens, they worship these different stones to be gods. See, Yahweh Shem Shai didn't create these different stones to be gods. They created them to beautify things. And our kingdom is going to be beautified with these different stones. So you got to think about that, man. That's going to be beautiful, man. See, when you walk in our city, all you're going to see is precious stones and gold, man. The best of the best, all day. The world is going to see us, the Israelites, live like nobody has ever lived before on the earth. Nobody. It's going to be that huge and that big, because why? It's the kingdom of heaven, man. It's the top. There's not going to be any other kingdom after this. This kingdom is going to endure forever, for eternity, man. So hold on to your crown so you can make it there. With that, I want to say Tawada, Yahweh Shem Shai, forgive me the spirit to do this video. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you brothers all around the world, and you sincere sisters that's doing your part to make it to the kingdom of heaven. Shalom.